So these are the elements I'd like you to consider. One is your body language. After this session, I'd like all the doctors in this room to now be more conscious of how your hands move, how your legs and your upper torsos also show. Number two, your choice of words. Do you call it as, I have a problem with the senior? Or do you call it as, I'm challenged to work with the senior? Or can you call it as, I think there's an opportunity between you and I on how we can work together? Those three things are different. And so the ability to choose your words can make or break your relationships. Number three, it's also about your manner of speaking. We vote for politicians around the world with lower, deeper voice, whether you are a male or a female. Walang maniniwala sa'yo unless you're a pediatrician if you talk to a patient like, Ma'am, kumusta na po tayo? Right? Pediatricians do that, however, for their patients. They artificially act out a cheerful voice because they don't want to scare away the kids, including the parents. But when it comes to commanding and authorizing something, lower, deeper voice always works well. We're going to talk about that also later on. Fourth is your content. Fifth is going to be about your structure or organization of thoughts. Are we the type of speaker wherein panagasalita tayo parang walang comma at walang period? Na pati ikaw hinihingal?